My name is Patrick Mosher, and I'm the president of Mosher Enterprises, better known as Wisdom for Humanity. So coming to Purdue as a freshman, one of the things that I knew right away is my dad had given me enough money, and I had saved enough money flipping pizzas that I had enough money for 1 year. And I came not knowing if I'd be able to stay at Purdue for a second year. So I just came in and I was like, okay, I need to do something. So I was working in the cafeterias, which was awesome, the dining halls, and that was great. But if you do the numbers on it, that wasn't going to earn me enough money to get to my sophomore year. It was enough, it was some, but it wasn't enough to pay for tuition and fees and all that. So when I explored that a little bit more, there was this program called the co-op program. I was a chemical engineer in a co-op program, and it was you go off campus for a semester to work, and then you come back and you're here, and you go back and forth. It's a 5-year program. Well, that was how it worked. So that summer, literally, I ran out of money, and that summer, I went to do my co-op program. I came back from the co-op program back to Purdue, gave all that money back to Purdue, worked in the residence halls, did that, and then I went away and worked again, made money, came back to Purdue, gave it back to Purdue, and so that's how I got through Purdue, working in a co-op program and in the dining halls. So that was great. And then also later on, I became a staff resident, a counselor and a staff resident. The last year I was at Purdue, I was a staff resident, a research assistant, and a TA. And I had room, board, and tuition and paid for and $900 a month in my pocket. They had to kick me out of here. I was like, what's the next degree? Let's go do another one. And it's like, no, you gotta go now. So it was so good, but I just love that about being here at Purdue, about having the opportunity to work, to balance things out that way. So that's one piece. Boy, it's a big question to think about all the things I did here. I was in PSA Senate when I was at Terry Courts. And then I took a ballet class when I was in chemical engineering, and then that turned into Ballet 2, and then it turned into me joining Purdue Repertory Dance Company. So I was there, so I was weirdly an engineer and in a dance company, and then that turned into helping out with the theater department, and they had a couple of programs that they asked some of the dancers to come and be dancers in their programs, Music Man and Carousel, so I got in those. Got to know the theater people really well. And then the theater person who taught stage movement, Wayne Lamb, who's since passed, he was going to go on sabbatical for a semester, and that was going to really mess up the theater students because it was required to take stage movement classes for, I think it was 201, 301, 401, so there was all these classes. So me and some of my friends from Purdue Repertory Dance Company TA'd that class for an entire semester, and I was in grad school by then, so I was like the lead for these theater classes. Who'd have figured this chemical engineer freshman year was going to end up teaching theater classes and stage movement at the end? You know, it's just like so amazing. So I see this tremendous opportunity to take classes, get involved in some things that you never thought you would, and work while you're here and earn some cash as you go through this thing. What a rounded experience this was for me. So, and I just scratched the surface. I could keep talking for hours on how many more things I did here at Purdue, but there was so rich opportunities to do so many things, and I picked them off like cherries on a tree and ate them, as many of them I could.